So we've got Quinn from Caloundra, Chin, Sorrento, Allred from Northcliffe, Smudgy Arcey from Cottesloe, Gorbett Page, Met Caloundra, Waller from Redhead, going to be one to watch. Katie Knapp from Seacliff, Hannah Stevenson from Avoca Beach, Hannah Young, local from City of Perth, Kyra Bender from Northcliffe, Sam McGrath from Maroochydore, Liza Parrish from Alexandria Headland. I might need to take a breath here, mate. Alana Picton from Currawa, Genevieve Hughes, North Bondi, Livia Edwards, Terrigal, Bond from Headland, Alexandria Headland, Abby Carter from Currawa, Zara Campbell from Cooks Hill, Dom Melbourne, definitely going to be a hot favourite in this one from Newport. Gemma Holt from Mordialloc, Scarlett McGregor from Terrigal, Talitha McEwen from Mount Maunganui over in Kiwi land. If you're watching from over there, we say kia ora to our far now. Talia Christensen from Wanda, Andy Whitseth from Redhead, Paige Holt from Mordialloc, Tara Newton from Currawa, Leah Pilkington, Alex, Serena Bond from Alex, and Lola Russell from Swansea Belmont, rounding out this stacked Aussie final for the under-17 ladies.
And Harold, well announced. I think I'll leave those surf race start lists to you because we are about to head into a block of surf races. So this is our under-17 female surf race. That's followed by the 17 men's, then the 219s. First the female, then the men's as well. So 4 surf races to come. That'll be followed by the under-17 iron person races, the open irons, and then the Taplin relays to finish us off here at the Australian Surf Lifesaving Championships in 2023. There looks to be just a little bit of a delay on the start line at the moment. Okay, now the goggles are going back on, the feet are being stomped into the sand, and we are ready for a start.
So it's key to get out nice and early, but you've got to find clean water. So we've probably seen a few times the officials have had, let's say stern words would be the correct way of saying it to the team managers, just about the amount of rough play that we've seen out in these flat conditions. Because it is so congested, the kids are really finding it hard to get around the cans nice and clean. And at the moment, we're just hoping to see a nice, fair and clean race. And then more than likely, when the champions are crowned in about 5.5 to 6 minutes, obviously the fastest and the fairest is going to be out there.
Yeah, that's right. Now, look, this can be said for every single surf race here at the Surf Life Saving calendar, but it is going to be so important today to get out clean. Those who can avoid the carnage at the first turning can save that little bit more energy and not get pushed underwater, have to fight for your spot. That's going to be so valuable coming home because there isn't too much in the way of assistance to break this field up. I think we're just waiting for perhaps a watercraft that might be in the water. I think there was a bit of boat wash being splashed around by an ARB or a jet ski perhaps, but they are.
I was going to say it's a big stage that we're not used to actually having the introduction, so it's actually really nice that that the ground announcers are actually calling out each of the athletes and giving them their time in the limelight. Salute the crowd, let the mum and dad in the club scream at them and let them know how proud of them you are.
Now we are set for a start in this under-17 female surf race, and they are away and racing for the Australian title. Not too much running can be done into the water today. One dolphin dive from all of the competitors, and now their heads are down and they are swimming.
Up and away, and it looked like it was Lani Waller there to get a really, really nice start. Caitlin Allwood from Northcliffe there as well. The girls, this is where this sprint's going to be, so there's nothing about rhythm at the moment. Try and get out, find some clear space, make sure no one's touching your feet or not even around your arms and shoulders, and get away. And left-hand edge of the screen, we can see Dom Melbourne just taking this one out at the moment, currently in the lead.
Kyra Bender from Northcliffe as well, getting quite a strong start, it looks like, too, as the pack starts to form. However, at this point in time, and this is quite surprising to see, there is no one chasing the feet of Dom Melbourne from Newport. That could be a big move because we know how much pace she has to offer in this race, and she's really making her intentions known early. Now we see the pack start to form. Now they're coming across into one group as they chase Dom's feet halfway out to this first turning can in the under-17 female surf race final.
And even the back of the pack there, these girls are just climbing all over each other.
Wow.
Girls,
yeah.
Find some space because all that's going to do is just affect your race and make it even worse for you. But looking at the moment, Dom Melbourne there in one, just trying to pick up that cap there. It's Mount Maunganui there. Talitha McEwen from Mount Maunganui Lifeguard Service on fire at the moment. Had a really, really good Aussie titles, and great to see her making the massive trek over here.
Yeah, look at that arrowhead as the way it makes out towards that first can. The reason that they are sitting in that kind of formation is that there is some kind of relief to be got from the feet or the body movement of the swimmer in front of you, so that's giving them a little bit of a lift. But Dom Melbourne, more than happy to lead things out at the moment. Here's where we're going to see some carnage. Now the pack comes through. That's Lani from Waller from Redhead getting pushed underneath. underneath the water. Andy Whitseth from Red on the outside as well. Both of those caps stood out, but look at that back pack now. They were swimming on top of each other and going nowhere.
So Newport out there in 1, Mount Maunganui there in 2. It looks like a little move there from Lola Russell of the club of Swansea Belmont. It's like Olivia Edwards just tucked in on that outside right of her from Terrigal. And then it's the blue cap of Met Caloundra in the middle there next to Northcliffe. It looks pretty comfortable at the moment. But Mount Maunganui doing a really good job chasing down and trying to hold on for dear life with the current leader from Newport.
Well, we spoke about this before the start of the race, Harold, and that is the benefit now on screen of being clear in front. Those swimmers are going nowhere. 2 and 3 stacked on top of each other, trying to find some water to swim. All that's doing is allowing Dom Melbourne to get further and further in front, and that is exactly what she's doing as well.
So if we put that into perspective, she's going to be the lead swimmer in the Open Taplin today for Newport. So she's got a couple of big swims today, and she'll be wanting to, ensure getting a nice feel of the water, getting some good momentum, and then just get that form going and, just build on that confidence.
Well, there'll be plenty of confidence to get out of this performance as well, because at the moment now, at the final turning can in this race before heading home to the beach, Dom Melbourne is out in front. It's Newport 1, Mount Maunganui in 2. Looks to be Met Caloundra in 3 as well. We'll bring up the rest of those caps as they do come into frame, but at the moment, they can't get into frame because Dom Melbourne is putting the foot down.
Daisy Quinn from Met Caloundra making a bit of a move there. And they'll just see the cap of North Bondi, also Genevieve Hughes, after a decent, solid iron this morning, backing that up, showing really good form. But again, some of these ladies have been around a few times already. They've done a ski race, they've done a board race, they've done a night, and now they're basically in this trying to have that last few moments of efforts here at the Aussie Titles 2023.
So at the moment, it's Newport out in front in 1, Mount Maunganui in 2, still trying to chase the feed. Met Caloundra has come up as well because now she's on the feed. So what was originally a pack of 2, it's now a pack in 3. It's going to be interesting to see whether there's anything left in the tank to shake up those placings because they are swimming single file at the moment.
So just waiting for that late move. So we had Katie Nat from Seacliff won her semi-final. She hasn't actually shown herself in this lead pack at the moment, and that is why it's so vital to find that clean water. But here is the move on the outside right. Daisy Quinn working hard. She's along there with Talitha from Mount Maunganui. They're chasing that second and third. They need to work with each other to try and chase and see Dom Belmont. Quick check over that right shoulder to see where everyone is because at the moment she's protecting this lead.
She's looked over both shoulders. She knows where her competitors are, and now her head has gone back down. She knows that she is in front and on her way to an Australian gold medal. Who stands up, the first dolphin dive from Dom Melbourne, and now she's going to start running. Dominique Melbourne from Newport Surf Lifesaving Club, a huge smile on her face because she is the under-17 female surf race champion of Australia.
Daisy Quinn there from Met Caloundra in 2, and then I believe it's going to be, she's they're quick on the scan down there already. And then it was Talitha McEwen from Mount Maunganui in 3rd. But I tell you what, bit of a surprise who's going to come across the line in 4th place, being from New Zealand. We are going to hand out another bronze medal there as well. So a lot of, I guess, extra medals being come out for these ladies. But look at that, sheer jubilation. The Sunny Kills goes are in there. Talitha McEwen from New Zealand, but Dom Melbourne was the one that stood up the tallest today in this under-17 surf race final.
And we are getting those official results through now. So Dom Melbourne from Newport in 1, Daisy Quinn from Met Caloundra in 2, Talitha McEwen from Mount Maunganui in 3. But it's Genevieve Hughes from North Bondi who will take home the bronze medal. Serena Bond from Alex Headland in 5, Tara Newton from Kurrawa in 6, Andy Whitseth from Redhead in 7, Paige Holt from Mordialloc in 8, Tali Christensen from Wanda in 9, and rounding out our top 10, it is Gemma Holt from Mordialloc. So quick results here on the final of the beach, but we didn't need to know for our winner. It is Dominique Melbourne from Newport, and she's down on the sand with Nathan.
Yeah, Dom Melbourne, Newport. She's defended her Australian title here, took control of the race from the start, really aggressive, got the kick going, got the rating, got clear water. Talk us through how that felt.
So I just thought that the race is all in the start, like there's no waves, no surf, it's just whoever gets out in front, has the chance to get in first. And I just wanted to get my own water, know that I can get out in front after a quick start and just swim my own race.
And you got a pretty exciting opportunity coming up later this afternoon, the Open Taplin. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, no, getting the call up to join Newport and get the chance to swim against like the big guns of the whole sport. Like such an incredible opportunity racing against all my idols I've looked up to since I was 9 years old, and being able to race with Gemma and Lizzie, like it's such an amazing opportunity, and I just want to do my best for the team and the club.
Well, you'll be better for the experience, but enjoy this one for the moment, then refocus to get ready for the big teams event of the day later on.
Thank you so much.